Hello and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi! My name is Ness and I like to talk about books. Today I have a very delayed unboxing, even though it just literally arrived. I think I'm late to the party with this one. A few people have had their box for about a week now. Even though this was very unexpected for me and I wasn't sure if I was getting this box or not. It's the October Young Adult Fairyloot box. In August I did decide I wanted to cancel my Young Adult subscription. And I went to cancel, I actually cancelled it. Then they emailed me like, are you sure you want to do that? And then I decided, you know, I've got some skips. Everybody else skips, why shouldn't I? So I skipped September's box and I thought that was a really good decision, but I forgot to skip the October box. And I forgot to skip the November box because I thought that it was still the start of October. And it's not, it's November now. But I'm actually really happy that I got this box. I've been loving the adult books lately, and also I've just opened the October and September Illumicrate boxes and they were so good, they were so well themed, and I do really enjoy book boxes around the autumn time, even though I do think that Illumicrate tap into the seasons a lot better. I don't know, I've got a good feeling about this box. In the contents, what I don't have a good feeling about is that this box has clearly not been well loved by every. This came so wet, you can see it's kind of like all out of sorts. So I'm kind of expecting that there might be some water damage in this box. I just hope that it's not to the book and that all of the items are well sealed. If they're paper, this box has really been through something. I've had this on the floor for 24 hours waiting for an opportunity to film, and I've just been staring at this, so worried about it. So I just want to get this box open. Like I said, I didn't know if I was going to get this box or not because I couldn't remember if I skipped or not. The theme for this month is absolutely gorgeous. It's Enchanted Forest. So beautiful, and Illumicrate have been doing foresty themes as well, and those were some of the best boxes that they've done, so I've got faith. I'm just going to go for, there's a box here. If you're new, I'm very short-sighted, so I can't actually see what the things are in the viewfinder. So trust me that everything is still a surprise to me. Happily Ever After spoon. Oh, this sounds absolutely epic. Oh, this is so cute. I'm not sure mine has been like painted properly. Sorry, glazed. I think that is the word, glazed. I'm not sure if mine has been like properly glazed because there's some bare bits. So let me know if yours looks like this. Is this something wrong with it, or is this what it's supposed to look like? This is so cute. I love homey items. This is so autumnal, and it's just so ironic that I'm trying to get into pottery. I don't know how to start or where to start, but I would love to make some pottery, and it's kind of all I've been watching right now on TikTok. I'm going to take this as a sign for me to actually move forward and sort some pottery classes out, because I would love to make things like this. It's obviously kind of like something that you would just stir your tea with, add some sugar with, but I absolutely love this. And it's kind of like a Illumicrate where it's just like they knew that I needed a desk mat. It's like they just knew I wanted to try pottery. 'Tis the season to be taking up pottery classes. It's not based off anything specific, it's just obviously fairy tale-esque. Perfect addition to your curated cottagecore kitchen. In my dreams. The next item, there's a bag here. Okay, I actually needed these two. This is a homey item. I was going to buy some of these as well when I next went to the shop. How do they know? How do they know? Like I said in my last video, it's times like this where I just think that the Matrix is real, because how else would they know that these are the things I need? These are bag clips, and you can use them for just keeping things sealed after you've opened them. What I really needed them for is for bags of popcorn, because bags of popcorn go off ridiculously quick. And also I have sat all day snacking on these. And I have a tendency just to be like, you know what, I'm just going to eat the whole packet because they're going to go off if I leave them open like this. That's literally me from today, I'm not lying. So these are Alice in Wonderland inspired. They are pretty cute. One says drink me, one says eat me. They've got little portions and cupcake. If you take up baking as a hobby, you will also definitely need these. Nice item, just very unexpected, but very useful. How did they know? How did they know? So the next item, oh, something is shiny and holographic. What is this? So this is a big photo album slash somewhere to keep these, which fit in here perfectly. I did get one from Fairyloot last year, And we also got one from Illumicrate. My Fairyloot one is actually still not full yet. I do keep these, put them in the album for any author art that we get. It's just not full yet, so this one will do for next year. I'm not overly keen on the design. I don't think the design actually has a lot to it. Also not inspired by anything. I kind of feel like they've missed an opportunity here to make it bookish, like really bookish or really foresty. Really like the idea of the item. I'm just not keen on the design, but it's well made and it's really useful if you don't have one of these yet to be storing all of the things that I've spoke about in. So the next item, are you joking? This is such a good idea. An embroidery kit. Do I look like someone that would love to embroider? Yes, I do, with my little spoon and a mug and a cup of tea and, oh, listening to some folklore and Evermore. Yes. I've not done embroidery since I was like really small with my grandma. Oh, this is such a nice activity. Oh, wow. Okay, I've never actually done, right, I've realised, I've never actually done embroidery. I've done cross stitch and I've always wanted to learn how to do embroidery. Oh my goodness. This is so cool. Illumicrate, I hope that you've also picked up on this idea and it's going to come in the next few months because this is so cool. Can't wait to learn how to do embroidery. Ooh, some thread. Okay, it says there's needles here somewhere and I can't find the needles, so I'm now worried that have I dropped them? Where be the needles? I don't know if just in my excitement I've dropped them on the floor, which when you can't see is not very great. This is a 10 out of 10 item. I think actually this is my favourite item Illumicrate I've ever done. Fairyloot. I always get them both mixed up when I'm so excited. When I said that, I didn't feel like Fairyloot were as good as at tapping into the seasons as Illumicrate. Wow, I was really wrong. I love being proved wrong. 10 out of 10 item. I'm so glad I got this box. Oh my god. Imagine if I skipped, what the hell? Is this what I think it is? Emily Wilde overlays. Surely not. Overlays are so expensive. Shut the door. There is 4 overlays here. One of the best ideas in a monthly book box. I know as an item these are so expensive to buy. People sell like 5 for £20. And I just so happen to have the Fairyloot adult book of Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, which is one of my favourite designs ever for a book box because, you know, of this absolutely beautiful thing. They just made their edition so much more beautiful. How have they never done something like this before? I accept that it's around cost, but how have Illumicrate and Fairyloot never thought this would be a cool item just to slip in a monthly book box? Can we have more of these? I never thought about this. Wow. Oh, they're stunning as well. They're stunning. Okay, there's no real instructions on which pages that they need to go in, like at what points in the book. So if anyone works it out or anyone has any suggestions for what pages to put them in if you've read the book, please let me know. This is the best box they've done this year and one of my best boxes that I've had in a subscription in like my nearly 3 years of having book boxes. Everything's such a good idea. It's so well themed. The quality's really good. If I didn't get this box, if I'd skipped, see, this is why I don't skip. I just get them. And if I don't like them, I just give them away. Because every now and again you get something like this and it's just so good. And like as a bookish person, you get bookish things like this and you moving on. So far, no indication that there's any damage to the book, which is a relief. The tarot cards are also fine, which is great. I really love the tarot card set for this celestial version. Not sure who they're based on. Oh, okay, that makes sense. They are the characters from Cinderella is Dead. Of course. They are so So pretty. As usual, I can never fault the tarot cards. I did read that book and it was a very good book too, so that's a great choice. I have totally forgotten what the book is. I have no idea. I'm just hoping that it's okay. There's an offer letter as well. I'm still not sure what this is though. You can see but I can't. It's green. Oh! Oh, how interesting. I wasn't expecting this, but I really should have. The Forest Grimm, of course. I thought that this was going to be the book that Illumicrate was going to have in their Fairy Tale Forest box, but it wasn't. There's no damage on this, which makes me so happy. This is not a redesigned cover, it's a colour change, but I do think the colour does look better. I love green at the moment. Printed edges as well is really, really, really nice and ties in perfectly with the rest of the book. I love that they haven't just taken sort of like an element of the cover and stuck that on the side like they had been doing over the summer. It takes parts of the cover, redesigns them and puts them in another little scene here, and it's like a really nice nighttime scene. Beautiful, absolutely 10 out of 10, and it's just like little changes that you can make sometimes that are just the most impressive. Great pick as well. Catherine Purdy is also the author of Born Cry as Moon. What is going on? That went from like green and wholesome to, oh my goodness, very, very quick. So there is a redesigned cover on the reverse of the jacket. Mine is a tiny bit damaged, but I'm not going to complain. They've made it a little bit grim, like actually grim. But I don't think I'm going to have it this way. I do prefer sort of like the green whimsy over this. But what I will say is if you prefer to have the book this way and if you think this whole design and vibe is more your thing, then you definitely have a treat with the hardback. I love that they've matched the colour and they've matched this grimness together. These go so, so well. I love this. I really, really do. Even though I'm not going to have my book this way, I still really, really love this. The end papers are absolutely stunning. They've got foiling on as well. The character art is beautiful. What an amazing edition this is. The book comes with a digital signature, but I would rather have digital signatures every day if it meant getting this level of redesign and special edition. So I'm reading the synopsis of the book and this makes so much sense now. Oh my goodness. So this book is about a village that has a book called the Book of Fortunes, and its pages would reveal how to obtain fortunes. And most people use this book for like good deeds, but at one point someone uses it for evil purposes and the forest snatches the book back and the village starts to wither. Villagers try to make amends with the forest, but every time someone crosses the border, they fail to return. Despite the warning from her fortune teller grandmother, the main character, who is Clara, journeys into the forest to try and get the book back. But the forest is alive with dark, deadly twists on some of our most well-known fairy tales and has a mind of its own. I love fairy tale stories. I think Fairyloot have done a fabulous job with this edition and the whole box in general. Oh my god, absolute 10 out of 10. Honestly, I can't decide which one I liked more, the October Fairyloot box or the October Illumicrate box. I think Fairyloot may have actually just done a bit better. I love the embroidery kit and I love the page overlays. Like those two things together are such high value items to me. I'm so looking forward to actually like sitting down and doing something that I got in a box as well. Usually items you just put in a drawer and you very rarely like get another use out of them, but actually being able to sit and get some fun out of something is what I'm looking forward to. I'm actually so pleased I didn't skip next month either because I've had such a good time opening this box. It was so well worth it. So thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you again in my next video. Take care everyone, bye!